Hi dear student, welcome to my channel Learn English with Vidhan. This is Vidhan Pandey. Now I am going to discuss about a topic called transformation of sentence and its part, and it's called changing of degree. Okay, today's topic is changing of degree. You know that degree is divided into three kinds: positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. Okay, today I don't give you any rules. I will give only three examples, and with this you can learn most of the questions changing from various kinds of degree. Okay, if you follow or if you watch this video completely, I hope you will get your desired marks in the exam. Okay, you know that degrees are three kinds: positive, comparative, superlative. Okay, now we will start from positive degree. Positive degree, how you can find positive degree? Okay, when you find s dot dot or so dot dot s, it is an example of positive degree sentence. Okay, then when you find comparative degree, when you find then and the comparative form, it is a comparative degree. Then superlative, when you find the or one of the plus superlative form, sup form, it is an superlative degree. Okay, now I will give an example. Positive degree begins with no other. The first example is which begins with no other. Then the second example begins with very few. The first example, no other man in the village is as tall as Shumon. As tall as Shumon. Okay, it is an example of positive degree because there is as dot dot s. So, and begins with no other. So the comparative form is when you change from comparative positive to comparative or superlative from positive. When you find related to positive degree, you will change the position of the subject. It goes the first position. So Shumon, then the verb is, then this part change into taller than, then no other change into any other, the others part, then man in the village. Please notice that only two parts of this sentence are changed. Only two parts of the sentence are changed. This change into no other or any other, and this part change into taller than. That means as dot dot as change into taller than, and no other change into any other. Only these two parts, and others are the same. Okay, then the superlative form. This Shumon also goes to the first position. Shumon is, then this part change into the tallest, this part change into the tallest, then these parts will vanish, then tallest man in the village. Okay, you find that these two positions are changed, this comparative form, and in superlative form this position is changed but this position vanished. Okay, so I will give the another example. Okay, this positive sentence begins with very few. Okay, very few boys in the class are, please notice that very few takes plural noun, then the plural verb. This is very important. Are so good as Himmel. So the comparative form, okay, the subject, last subject, the last noun goes to the first position because this is positive to comparative form. So Himmel, then the verb, these are changed into is because Himmel is third person singular number, so he takes is. So Himmel is, then change this part, it is changed into better, good, better, best. Comparative form better and superlative form best. So Himmel is better than then very few changed into most other boys and other parts, boys in the class. So please notice that these two parts are changed. This part changed into most other and this part changed into better than. Okay, so I will give the arrow. Okay, then the superlative form, Himmel also goes to the first position. Himmel is, then this part changed into one of the best. When you find very few, you will give one of the, okay, best than other boys in the class. Okay, when you find here no other, you will give any other. When you find very few, you will give most other. When you find no other, you will give the plus superlative form. When you find very few, you will give one of the plus superlative form. This is the difference. Okay, now I will give the another example, or third and last example. Rabbi is so honest. Rabbi is so honest as Karim. Okay, when you find a positive degree sentence begins with a noun and ends with a noun, okay, it has only comparative form, there is no superlative form. So the comparative form, this last noun begins goes to the first position, Karim, then verb. When it is affirmative form, it begins it turns into negative form, is turns into isn't or is not. Then change this part, honest, more honest, because you can't give honestest because it takes more, and in superlative form most honest. Okay, honest, then Rabbi. Okay, here this part changes into this, so honest as more honest than. Okay, and this is the affirmation form, this is the negation form. When you find isn't, you will give only is. Okay, I think that's all about degree or changing of degree. If you understand these three examples, you can deliver any changing of degree with these three examples. I hope you will practice this examples with any others and compare these examples with any other questions, so you can get full marks in the exam. I will come with new videos. Thank you very much for watching this video. Be safe, stay home.